This is the towel drill, and in this case, we're going to do it with a noodle, a pool noodle, because it gives us a little bit of sound effects. The first thing we're going to do in this drill is we're going to get Daniel in the skier's position. So let's go ahead and get him out. He's up on his back toe. He's landed. He's got the. We're going to go ahead and almost scratch our neck with the noodle, and he's got his head up on the target. He's going to keep his head up all the way through, and he's going to follow through and go, and keep his head up and bring his backside through. As you see, he pulled that glove elbow high. Let's look at it one more time. We're going to go ahead and get out in the skier's position. You see his body is on a tilt or a downward plane skier's position. And go. Nice job right there. Good follow. The second drill we're going to do is basically a full delivery from the stretch position. Go ahead and Daniel, get on your third mark. Yeah, right there. He comes set and go. He balances, he comes out, and he wants to keep his head up. You know, some kids will actually swing and miss. Daniel almost missed that one that time. Keep your eye on the target. Let's do it one more time. From the third spot, he comes set and go. Good. Much better keeping your head up on the target. Now, what you see here is in Daniel's footwork, get on the third mark. From the third mark there, as you see where Daniel's foot lands, it's 6'3" from his back foot. So wherever he lands, we have the marks marked off. Let's watch his feet this time. Ready? Come set. And go. Good. And he comes all the way out to the first mark. That's 6'3" from the third mark in the back. And the reason why it's 6'3" is because Daniel is 6'3". Your stride should be the length of your body. Coaches, the 3 checkpoints in our delivery are one is our rocker step. As we rocker step, there is a timing. If I rocker step quicker, my delivery will be quicker. If I rocker step slower, my delivery will be slower. So you got to tell your guys, we need the same deliberate rocker step every time. Some guys that work fast, they're always quick. Guys that work slow, they're very slow. I like the guys that work quick. The second checkpoint is, as we step in, the knee is going to come to our back shoulder, and we want it to come to the highest point possible. Okay, and it's a quick twitch action. It's going to come up, and then we go. If I go slow, you know, it might take a half a second. It might take 0.8 of a second the next time. We've got to get it exact. It's got to be quick every time. From there, from that balanced position, that knee up, we're going to go to the power position. Third checkpoint. In the power position, the ball should be over our head when our foot touches the ground. That puts us in the proper position to deliver the ball with control. And those are the 3 points that we want to check. Coaches, using a stopwatch to time your delivery. Coaches, this is using a stopwatch to time your delivery. What we want to do is, our players always give us different deliveries. The delivery starts with the rocker step. When I rocker step, I take my stopwatch and I start it. And I go through my delivery, and when I land, right at the landing point, I stop the watch. And I can do this by myself. I'm typically a 2.15 guy. It takes me 2.15 seconds once I start my delivery to the point where I land, okay? So that's what I'm gonna try to get right here. All right, so here we go. And I stopped it, and it's 2.16, okay? I'm within 1/100th of a second. This is how we can get our players to actually get the timing and the rhythm to repeat their deliveries, trying to get it on time or within 1/100th of a second. Years ago, when Greg Maddux was at the top of his game, I sat in front of my TV with my stopwatch, and I timed him from his rocker step to his delivery about 14 times in a row. And 14 times in a row, he was within 1/100th of a second. And that's a great delivery. This is the curveball drill. And one thing to remember about the curveball drill is kids really don't throw enough curveballs. And in this curveball drill, this drill can be done 3-4 times a week. It's done at 45 foot. I get in my power position, which we've all gone over. My front foot is going to be on a 45-degree angle. Okay, it's not going to be all the way open. It's not going to be all the way closed, about a 45-degree angle. And I get my curveball grip, I put it in the glove, and my weight goes to my front foot. It then rolls back, and as it rolls back to my back foot, my ball comes out of my hand, and it gets down here, okay? And at that point, I come up, and I flip my back foot and throw it. So let me show you one in full speed here. I rock back, curveball drill. Follow through, nice flat back. Let's do it again. Okay, when you watch this from another angle, watch the back foot. Watch the back foot really flip over before I throw it. Before I throw it, it flips, then I throw. So the back hip comes forward, and then I throw it. If it doesn't, that means you throw it, and then you flip your hip, and you weren't using your legs at all.